The following is a work of satire. I hope you enjoy. Star Wars, Episode 9, The Hubris of Man. The remnants of the Resistance, in mourning over the sudden and unexpected death of General Leia, continued to rebuild their ranks, setting up base on the misty, mountainous planet of Sesh. Trading their unwanted human waste to its primitive and easily exploited natives, who consider it a rare currency, the rebels gain enough materials to build their own superweapon to use should their enemy pursuers find them again. They dub it Luke's Hand, in memory of the fallen ex-Jedi. Meanwhile, under the new leadership of Supreme Leader Ren, the First Order has become the Second Order, a remodeled army to fit his new vision. Scar Troopers, clad in black helmets echoing Ren's own facial scar and wielding laser scythes, are trained in a new base on Mustafar called the Tower of Inner Turmoil, a jagged fortress in the shape of Ren's old helmet, built where Darth Vader's castle used to be. His new helmet a horned, demon-like visage, Ren is a ruthless tyrant. His first command? Kill Rey Jaquiwaya, which is her actual last name, it turns out. While working on his new vision, Ren hires a Quarren bounty hunter named Anglar Fish and sends him to the dark city slums of the planet Dantum, where he believes two very important Resistance spies are in hiding. Little does Ren or Fish know that one of these spies is the son of a long-dead but powerful Jedi. Exterior, space. The wreckage of Snoke's Supremacy Star Destroyer enters view from above. We zoom in slowly to reveal a spherical gathering of its wreckage, not dissimilar in appearance to a Rathtar, floating in orbit around it. This cluster of junk and the ones surrounding it are all that remains from Admiral Holdo's selfless act of inherently feminine heroism. We zoom in on this particular chunk of scrap, covered with burns and frayed sparking wires. Suddenly, a chrome hand juts from the wreckage, grasping into space. It stays open for a moment, then clenches into a fist. Captain Phasma is alive, and Finn is in deep trouble. A hammer-headed, modified cargo vessel zooms past the destroyed Supremacy's cloud of debris. Cut to the vessel's interior cockpit. This is the Cutlass, the bounty hunter Anglar Fish's modest but efficient custom ship. A droid, obviously a salvaged and repurposed Trade Federation battle droid from the time of the Clone Wars, walks into the cockpit behind Anglar, who is steering the ship.
Master Fish, I've taken the liberty of preparing your favorite dish for your supper. Mom calamari eyes with bofa salsa.
Thank you, BD-Wall. Tonight I feast like a royal. Tomorrow I feast on the rebel spies on Dantum. Then after receiving my payment from Ren, I shall double-cross the whining brat. He is an amateur in a position thrust upon him he is not prepared for. I will dismantle his new Second Order from within by sowing the seed of doubt in his Scar Troopers. Seeing their leader unknown bounty hunter. It will be delicious.
As delicious as my cooking, Masterpiece?
Almost, PD. Almost.
The cutlass soars towards Danton. We wipe to exterior Danton, Moss Inca City, night. A droid, not unlike BB-8, but bigger, rolls through a busy Danton slum. Aliens and humanoids alike fill the streets, bartering and yelling. The droid enters a back alleyway and rolls into a secret door. It is greeted by a robed figure in a small, dark and damp room. The Resistance have finished their weapon. Even without Leia's leadership, things are finally actually beginning to be made right after all. The round droid beeps in delight at the news, but then hisses. Smoke is released from its cracks as it unfurls. It isn't a real droid at all, but a disguise. It lays dismantled, a cloud of smoke covering it. A diminutive figure waltzes forth from the mist. This is Yado, Yoda's secret son. News good is this to hear from me personally. To you, I must admit. The robed figure bends down and embraces Yado. They are obviously old friends. My old friend, how long have you hidden? How long have you kept the knowledge of the union of your father and mother from destroying the Jedi way? If the Order's remaining Knight Skywalker knew that his master had conceived a child with...
Long it has hidden been have that I've been worth that it, but has been it.
Yado takes from his stinking tunic a small electronic beacon.
Luke wanted to die, to never be found. But you knew where he was because your father's ghost told you. So you constructed the map, sent the piece to be placed in his astromech droid, activated it at the opportune time.
Coincidence? Thought they did the rebels. But not all coincidence. As expected. Is they, by whom, think it.
The figure disrobes, retiring her disguise as well. It is Maz Kanata, standing on top of a small creature standing atop the shoulders of another. Maz hops down from her stacked companion.
It was you, Yado, who braved the wind-blown air vents of Cloud City and found the lightsaber. It was you who traveled to Jakku, found a young girl you sensed great power in, and extensively trained her more than any Jedi before her, only to force erase her memory for purposes only known to you. And look how far she has come.
Proud of Grey Jackewaya, and I must admit but our victories far thus alone by me have not been done. To you, Madam Kanata, helped thee a long way. Inspire me, did you? Encourage me, did you?
Yado pauses, then moves closer to Maz.
Arouse me, did you?
Yado and Maz lock mouths in a sensual kiss. Old friends indeed, with benefits. Wipe 2. Interior, the Tower of Inner Turmoil. Inside Supreme Leader Ren's battle practice chamber. Ren, his new, more tattered cloak dragging behind him, enters a smoke-filled, crimson arena called the Krikosh, an ancient Sith traditional sparring ring used for training. He has built this room not as a testament to the ancient archaic beliefs he feels needs to be forgotten, but simply as a way to hone his new Scar Trooper's melee skills.
Enter!
A Scar Trooper enters the room to duel with his master for practice.
Who do you serve?
My Supreme Leader.
What are the Jedi?
Dead.
And the Sith?
Dead as well.
What remains?
Only you, my lord.
Correct. Begin!
Their ritual complete, Ren lashes out without hesitation, igniting his newly built four-sided lightsaber. It clashes with the Scar Trooper's laser scythe as sparks fly. The ensuing melee is like a ballet, as if painstakingly choreographed for a film. For a moment, Ren, with his superior training, is obviously besting the trooper, but suddenly, Ren trips. The trooper has him caught, prone on the floor, scythe laser blade to his neck. They both stare at each other, breathing heavily. The trooper sheathes his scythe as Ren gets up.
You have bested me in the Krakash.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what this is. It's a Sith thing. It's just called the Krakash, okay?
Yes, sir. The Krakash is all. The Krakash is life. Long live the Krakash.
Okay. Enough about the Krakash. No one has ever beaten me in here. What is your name?
Scar ID 6689.
No. Your real name. Before you were drafted.
The trooper pauses.
It's been so long that I... No. Yes. I remember now. My name. My name is Gregory. Gregory Kenobi. I was raised in secret by my father on Tatooine. For years I searched for purpose after he left me with someone he called his new son. I was hurt. But when I heard of your new second order,
Guards, kill this man.
The surrounding Star Troopers cut down Gregory Kenobi where he stands, without mercy, but with extreme prejudice, thus ending a long family line of cowardly old men who failed.
No one bests me in the Krakash.
The door closes with a hiss. Wipe 2. The new rebel base on the planet Sesh. Deep within a waterfall-covered mountain, we find Ray Jackewaya, now General Ray Jackewaya of the Resistance, in a yoga-like pose not unlike that of Luke Skywalker in his final moments, floating above a large rock with 50 smaller rocks slowly floating around her, forming a large spiral yin and yang shape. The torch has truly been passed down to the next generation. She is a full-fledged, non-Jedi Jedi Master, having shunned the old ways, but still embraced the Force. She is an all-powerful being of goodness and light. She meditates, feeling the Force flow through her, seeing visions of her friends inside the base, preparing their new superweapon, Luke's hand, and of the local flora and fauna, a species called roll poles, little fluffy crabs that can roll around and squeak, not unlike some sort of highly marketable plush toy, and large camel-like shell salesmen who provide the Resistance with occasional well-needed comic relief, as well as the uneducated indigenous natives, the Seshians, that the Resistance conned into giving them supplies. She sees a vision of the dearly departed Leia and of Luke, joined in an embrace and finally reunited, wherever they are. She begins to tear up a bit at the beautiful sight, but is abruptly interrupted. With a whoosh, as if all the air has been sucked out of the room, she sees him. Kylo Ren. Why is she still able to see him? The man she could have turned. What had she done wrong? Was he truly not redeemable? This Force-connected vision, the work of Snoke, is still apparently an active link, even after the enigmatic figure's death. But it is different from before. She sees and hears him, but he is unaware of this. It's almost as if her advancement in the Force now allows her to spy on him. A deceitful act most unlike a Jedi. But what is a Jedi, really, but a conceited, entitled hypocrite? This new ability could be a useful tool for the Resistance. She sees Ren leave a red room in a great huff.
No one bests me in the Krakash.
She's puzzled by that last word he used, but intrigued. She keeps watching. Ren enters a prison-like chamber where ex-General Hux, now a slave in chains and an outfit not dissimilar to Leia's at Jabba's palace years ago, cowers in the corner. Supreme Leader, it has been days, perhaps weeks. how I've missed human contact. Please, let me gaze at you for a moment. Hear your breathing. Anything to remind me I'm alive, that I'm not alone. The urge to bash my skull in with this ball I'm chained to, it's an urge most foul. Yet I thirst for the sweet release of death.
Cease your impish whimpering, slave. Has our bounty hunter friend Anglar Fish reached Dantum? Has he eliminated the rebel spies?
Hux pulls out the only item in his possession, an electronic tablet device,
from an unseen location of storage.
He turns it on and checks a hologram image that appears above it.
From these tracking coordinates, he is indeed closing in, my lord.
I expect more substantial news upon my return.
With a theatrical twirl of his tattered cloak, the horn-headed, non-Sith exits the cell, leaving the sad excuse for a lanky, pale laughingstock to rot alone. Rey lowers from her hovering Zen stance back on Sesh. She rushes into the new Resistance base. Cut to interior Resistance base. X-Wings are parked in a giant garage. In the middle of the hangar, Rebel technician Rose Tico is tinkering away on their giant superweapon. Hey, you!
Oh, hi, you're Rey, aren't you? I don't know what to say. You're amazing. I just really admire how you know, the fact that without any training, just like all of it, wow.
Rey remembers that in all the busy months since the incidents on Crate, that she'd never even introduced herself, let alone spoken to this girl. Where's Finn? Rose is slightly disappointed that Rey didn't need her instead.
Oh, he and Poe are playing VidCon games in the garage lounge.
Rose rolls her eyes.
Men, am I right?
Rey does not acknowledge her at all, but rushes to the garage. Cut to Garage Lounge, which Poe and Finn lovingly refer to as their man cave. Poe and Finn riotously hoot and holler in celebration, sitting Native American style on the lounge floor, bowls of kashyyyk bread chips and cups of blue milk beside them. They are entranced by the vid screen before them, upon which they're playing a rousing round in a competitive battle simulator game. So, Poe, Finn slurps down some blue milk. You're telling me if I want to play as the guy I want, I have to spend actual real-life credits for some in-game fake currency called dollars? Just to essentially roll the dice at the chance to unlock it?
Pretty much, man. It's capitalism.
Man, screw Canto Bite. Now this is gambling. Ha ha! Finn immediately transitions from raucous laughter to a hazy, glazed overlook, entranced by the explosions and screams on the VidCon game projected on the hollow screen before them. Rey bursts into the room. Finn, Poe. Poe and Finn, together, half turning their heads from the screen but barely paying attention. Uh-huh, yeah. Boys! Finn and Poe snap to attention. Sometimes all it takes is a strong female character to bring order to them.
Yes! I'm so sorry, General. What is it?
Rey pauses, reluctant to say it, but she does. I saw him. Oh, God, I'm sorry about that, Rey. Poe and I told him to put some clothes on, but you know that Caio, he marches to the beat of his own drum. Sorry you had to see that. Finn is, of course, referring to the hammer-headed alien-resistant pilot Caio Threnali, who assisted during Poe's failed mutiny aboard the Radis. No, not him. I saw him. Kylo Ren. Ren? But I thought you had said that when Snoke died, so did your connection with him. I had thought so, but apparently not. This time, though, I saw him, heard him, without him knowing. Poe, fully attentive now, stands up.
By the Maker. That could be very useful.
It already has been. I heard him mention that he had sent someone to kill rebel spies on the planet Dantum. Are you familiar with it?
Dantum? No. In all my days of flying, I've never heard of it. But if we could just pull up a star chart, I'm sure we...
I know, Dantum. Silence. And? That's where I was born. But I thought you... Finn, finishing her sentence, but not in his normal comedic fashion of finishing someone's sentence when just realizing he's made a new friend. Never knew my parents? I didn't. I barely remember anything before I joined the First Order, before I became a number. But I've read my file. I was taken from Danton, so even if I wasn't born there, my family definitely has history there. Well, apparently Ren thinks there are rebel spies there worth taking out. But as General of the Resistance, I know of no current covert operations on that planet. Ray looks at Poe in an accusatory manner. Poe, this isn't one of your send two people off to some secret mission at a casino without telling anybody plans, is it?
No, I swear to you, General, I've done no such thing. But I must clarify, the plan you reference was a potentially foolproof plan that, while not technically panning out, taught everyone involved a lot about failure, and to not trust people who stutter.
Ray begins pacing, heavy in thought. Rebel spies in Danton. But we are all that is left of the Resistance. Who could these spies be? Suddenly, R2-D2 rolls into the lounge. Something inside BB-8? What? A secret chip with coordinates on it? How on earth could that have gotten into BB-8?
The only coordinates I ever put in that little fella were the ones we used to find Luke. Nothing else I know of.
R2-D2 motions for the group to follow him. They run after. In the hallway is BB-8, or what was once BB-8. R2-D2 beeps with delight. He has totally dismantled and destroyed his ball-like counterpart and fried his mainframe, never to be rebooted again. BB-8! No!
Little buddy? Who did this?
He says he did? To get the secret chip for us?
You bastard!
Finn vomits onto the hallway floor.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, it's just... his parts are everywhere. I've been through so much with him and now he's gone. Forever.
I swear, I will blast you to hell, R2. You murderer!
Ray quickly stands between Poe and R2, blocking him from the object of his ire. Wait. R2 served Luke for years. He must have his reasons. Let's see what coordinates are on this chip. Cut to the holoscreen bay. Ray and friends slide the chip into a slot on the Resistance's supercomputer. A hologram projection of a planet pops up before them. A specific node on its surface is blinking red with an X. It's Danton. These coordinates point directly to these supposed rebel spies. How on...
With these coordinates, and the intel you gained from snooping on that snake, Ren, we might be able to stop whoever he sent from killing these rebels. Or at least, find out if they even are rebels. Damn. I can't believe I'm saying this, but R2, thank you for killing my friend.
Yeah. R2, sorry I peeked back there. You're a hero. You my droid. Ray, her overly massive smile beaming ear to ear, responds. See? I knew R2 had his reasons.
But BB-8, what do we... Do you have a funeral for a droid? Like, is that a thing?
He scraps. A pile of trash now. We need to get to Danton. Whoa, slow down there, soldier. What is this we? We gotta go save those rebels, right? I have important general duties to tend to, unfortunately, and Poe promised to fix Luke's X-Wing we recovered from Octo. But I trust you, Finn. This will not be another Canto Bite failure. You can do this, but alone. Seriously? I have to... what? That makes no... Can Rose at least come with me? Ray stares blankly, as if she were mentally deficient. Who?